And these are, if you want private, intuitive questions, anytime outside of this live stream. I do this every second week of the month. I call this second week soul sessions. And every day we're going to explore different topics. On Monday, we do yes or no clarity readings. On Tuesday, we do one question tarot, which is today. And Wednesday is love and relationship insights. Thursday is 3 card soul guidance. And Friday is higher self messages. Some of it will be tarot, some of it will not be. It just really depends on how the spirit is flowing at the time. So there we go. Hello. And okay, so again, I apologize for starting a little late. That kind of threw me off guard just a little bit, but I'm getting it back on track. So let's just quickly open up with what I like to call my opening love letters to you. So let me definitely center myself, get adjusted. I would want you to do the same thing too. I am not your rah-rah tarot reader. I am definitely guided by spirit. Okay. And hello again. So when I open up with love letters, of course, they're definitely to you, but I work on it and it's something that I put together before at least 30 minutes before I come on, because this is what spirit guides me to do. So, good evening, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Soul Sessions. If you found your way here tonight, I want you to take a moment to pause with me. Yeah, because sometimes we don't. We're just too much in a rush. Settle your shoulders, take a slow breath in, and gently release. Good. Sometimes we move through our days carrying questions quietly in our hearts, questions about direction, questions about relationships, questions about decisions we feel standing just ahead of us. And often, what we are really searching for is not prediction, but clarity. And that is what this space is for, simple clarity. And the tarot cards is a mirror of that clarity. So I do invite you, if you have a question, just go ahead and put it in the chat and I'll get to it. The tarot is here not to control your future or to replace your intuition. Instead, the cards act as mirrors, reflecting the wisdom your higher self may already be trying to show. Tonight's soul session is one question tarot. You're welcome to place a question in the chat if something is resting on your heart. Together, we'll ask the cards for a moment of reflection and guidance. As always, take what resonates with you and release anything that does not belong to your journey. And I'm serious about that. Not everything is for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I don't mean leave the channel. I just mean just leave it where it's at. It's for somebody else that has dialed in. So allow yourself to soften into this moment and let's explore what wisdom may wish to come forward tonight. All right, I will begin shuffling. I'm not going to do oracle tonight. I'm just going to do tarot. So let's see if we have any private questions on Hipsy. And again, tonight I'll be focusing on one clear question at a time. I will pull a second card if we need any clarifiers. But if I need to do more than 2 cards, then I will really hold you off until Thursday. Thursday is where I do 3 cards. And if it's something that is totally private, again, my links are in the chat. I ask that you get on my calendar and schedule some time with me. Okay. But tonight is a freebie Or either you put it here in the chat on YouTube, or you go ahead and Hipsy, you go ahead and donate $2 for a question. Okay. So, what guidance do the cards have for your current relationship? Okay. Let's do a relationship question. And this is just guidance. Oh, Two of Cups, fulfillment. Towards your relationship, we see definitely fulfillment here. So let's talk about that for a second, because when it's the Two of Cups and fulfillment, that doesn't necessarily just mean you. This also means that there's another party involved, obviously, and you two have to meet each other respectfully in the middle. Okay. So this can't be a one pony show. It can't be one person gives all and the other one just sits back and receive. But let me really zone in on that relationship just a bit, because a relationship of any kind can thrive if you are not taking care of you first, meaning taking care of your emotions, your feelings, your attitude, your thoughts. You're feeling it, not the other person. So when you take care of you overall and know your boundaries and know how to soothe yourself, you don't expect someone else to do that for you, because you got that all under control. So other people, hi, other people, Maria Scorpio 92, how you doing, sweetheart? Other people are not responsible for how you feel. They're not responsible for how you act. They're not responsible for how you grow. This is all self. And as soon as we all learn that the best kind of selfishness is taking care of yourself first, it will overflow into others. If you know anything about tarot cards, that overflow really mean the Ten of Cups. I see a question, Maria. Scorpio, I had a cyst removed on my mouth. I have terrible pain in my gums. How long will the recovery take until my gums are healed? Thanks. Awesome. Well, not awesome that you had the cyst, of course. How long will it take? I am going to pull a time card for you. I don't give medical advice. I am not a physician. I don't give financial advice. I am not a what do you call that, CPA or an investor. I'm an investor, but not a trained one that can give you advice on that. And I'm not an attorney. However, I do quite a bit of holistic healing. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card and give you your answer, but I'm also going to ask you, do you know about cloves? If you have a butt of cloves, I don't have any on my desk. No, can't run to the kitchen. But try having some clove tea. Take about a couple of buds of clove in there and have some warm tea. You could put a green tea bag in there if you like. And, you know, cloves are very good, especially for any kind of inflammation in the mouth. But okay, the reason why you hear me pulling more than one card is because I am getting all court cards. And when I'm getting all court cards and major arcana and not cards for dates, that means that there's something else there. So, what I'm going to, okay, answer to the question is 2 weeks. And I know that seems like a lot, but again, remember that the cards do not override free will. Definitely, I know. Oh wow, definitely try to close. Honestly, that works like magic. It honestly does. So try some clove, and also, I don't know if you ever heard of oil pulling, but I want you to look up oil pulling and look up oil pulling with. Oh no, no, not no. I got 2 weeks for you, not 2 months. Um, Yeah, try oil pulling with castor oil or olive oil if castor oil is too strong for you. But yeah, you'll be good. So, yeah, but also just like I was telling you before, it took me a while to get to a number card with a date on it. So, and I pulled up the two of swords. So here's the thing. That means also, yes, castor oil. That means also if you are getting upset, that stress is playing a big part in your healing for your sis. That's closed up in a nutshell. Stress is playing a big part. Yeah. Okay. All right. Try those two things that I said. Clove, not the ground or crushed clove, but the whole cloves. Put about two of those in some warm tea. Yeah, I hear you, sweetheart. So, okay, you had the cyst removed. Let me pull a love question for you. Yeah, let's see where your direction's going in your love life. And when I say love life, I do even mean friendship. Oh, let me tell you something, sweetheart. I'm gonna ask who ended the relationship. You both did. Okay. Oh, see, again, your healing to your mouth is definitely related to stress. And it always amazes me, even if I don't know the person or can't see you and do your energy, because I am a big energy reader. And I just find it fascinating that when I zone in, I can feel energy even in your text, even in your typing, even if I'm on the phone with you. I don't have to see you to feed the energy. So I knew that you were dealing with a very stressful situation. And I see what you're typing. And here's the thing. Let's the card that you needed and the card that I'm saying to your love life is wisdom. It's the King of Pentacles. You have to use wisdom. You have to set your boundaries. Yes. And I went through lots of pain, violence in my younger childhood years, and lots of things. Sorry for that. And I know that that is not easy. And quite honestly, if you're up to it, I would like a private session with you, because it's going to be more than one card that's going to help you overcome, get through, and be able to move on with your life. This is not the space. You need someone that can go through it with you one on one. Okay. And I'm not doing this with the plug. Whether you decide to work with me or anyone else is totally fine, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I do ask that you work with someone. I prefer it to be me since you put this out there. We need to do some energy healing. We definitely need to clear the blocks so therefore you can stop getting into these same patterns. Yeah. Uh, Stop getting into these same patterns. And when you stop getting into the same patterns, life opens up a great big deal. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you for finding me. Okay. Um, w- well, yes, you live in Norway, so you don't know how to pay. There are several avenues to do the conversion, whether it's PayPal. I don't know if that's available. Of course, Visa, Mastercard. Yes, uh, those are fine. And what time is it there for you? And if anybody else is has tuned in, again, this is a one card question tarot tonight. Or if it needs to go into another direction, we will. But I will keep the format to keep it one while. One while. One card. Yes, it's almost 1 a.m. Thank you for being here. I do have my links in the chat so you can think about which way you want to go and explore it, or send me an email. If you go onto my website, www.10, let me type it for you. If you go on to my website there and send me an email, and we'll find a way how to connect. Yes, and my name is Belinda. Yes, my business is Ten Mustard Seeds. My name is Belinda. Yeah, your recovery will be okay. Uh, but we definitely have to get your thank you. You definitely have to get your stress management under control. Get your stress management under control. We'll do some energy healing, some exercises, some journaling. It sounds like a lot. I promise you, it won't take you forever. Um, the more you put into it, the more you'll get from it. I do not do a whole lot of I do not do a whole lot of digging into the past, because a lot of times that doesn't help. And I think it's great that you believe in God. I believe in God also. There is a higher power, just what you want to call it as a different name. Let's see. You don't have to go away. You can stay with me, but I do have another question that came up. Um, Jamie wants to know what energy is currently influencing decisions that you're trying to make. That's a good question. Very good question. All right. So, what energy is currently influencing the decisions that he's trying to make? Ah, learning. Three of Pentacles is receiving. Learning is influencing the energy of learning, the energy of it. That means that also, what I'm also seeing and feeling is that you are afraid to learn different things, but it's required for you to move on to the next level. You have to take that step to get whatever type of education needed. Doesn't necessarily means going back to school. It could be finding the right books. Um, yes, there's a certain amount of videos, but I don't know what field you're in. Definitely, if this is geared towards your profession. However, the energy that's surrounding and that you are running from is learning. You have to be willing to learn different things to move on with these different traits, especially AI. If that's you, if you're running from AI, don't run from it and engage it. You don't have to own it or love it, but you have to learn it. Okay, because remember that it's just an energy. It's just a computer, and the computer is only great as the user. Okay. See, I got another question that came in. What opportunity may be quietly trying to enter your life right now? All right. We got that from Asia 235. What opportunity may be quietly trying to enter my life right now? I think it's amazing how the tarot. Oh, we got cards that's jumping out. 1 second. These just jumped right out. All right, we got the Three of Wands. We got traveling. Ooh. And we have the Ten of Swords, which is growth. Wands and swords. So definitely you're going to travel. So hopefully you have been making plans already and you know where it is or what it is or whatever that's about. But traveling. Wow. Traveling is the opportunity. I hope it is something that will be paid for. But let's talk about this Ten of Swords because that's important. Decisions, growth. This is the second time that we got something. So there's definitely something in the air, something energy wise is going on with learning for everybody right now. You're going to have to learn, people. You're going to have to pick up new skills. You're going to have to sharpen your skills. You are going to have to stop running away from things that can help you propel forward. Understand this. They can take a job, they can, things come and go, but what can't come and go is what you learn. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody can take away your education. Nobody can take away your skills. The more you sharpen your skills, the more valuable you will be. Hope that was for someone. That is what I'm told. So Ten of Swords is an overflow, but it's cutthroat. The Ten of Swords is an overflow of decision making. Some things have to stay, some things have to go, but it's growth. And the 10 definitely means overflow. So give some of your knowledge away. Maybe this is also a time for you to start teaching something. There's one for you. Start teaching something. Okay, so is there any more chats? If you are on YouTube, I most certainly invite you to drop a chat, a question in the chat. We're doing one card readings. I will pull a second card if clarifications or if it just pops out like it just did. So one card. Let's see, 7:41. I'll give it another 2 minutes, and if no other questions come through, then we will close down for the night. Hmm. All right. Danielle, I see your question. Okay. Danielle says, "What truth do I need to hear that I don't want to hear?" Well, here's one thing about truth. And before I give you the answer to this, I want you to know truth don't care about how you feel. So are you sure you want to go through with this? Good deal. Here we go. Let's see. I am the calm ruler. Uh, you asked for it, you got it. The devil card. Now, let's talk about this for a minute. Because it's not, the devil card is not bad. It just means that you are in a habitual cycle. You're doing things out of habit. You're doing things because it's comfortable and you are complacent. Tonight, if I'm not hearing it so darn clear, it is about learning, growth, and with that learning and growth comes transformation. The devil card in this situation wants you to transform. You are stuck in your own ways, and it is time to loosen the shackles. It is time to step out and do something different because what you're doing is not very productive for you or anyone else that's around you. So that is your truth for the evening. And not just for you, Miss Danielle, for everybody else that needed um, something about this learning and growth process and this transformation. You got to step out there. It's time to stop doing what you're used to doing and do something new. But make sure it's something that is sit down with yourself. Don't just jump in and go ahead and do it until you had a chance to meditate on it, maybe journal it out, maybe make sure that your body is agreeing with this change because change does not mean pain. It may be uncomfortable, the situation, the outlook of it may be uncomfortable, but it should not be causing physical pain. It should not be you should not be balled up in a closet crying somewhere. It should be something that's just uncomfortable to see. Um, or maybe you were starting to feel a little lazy and procrastinate to do what you need to do, but push through. Push through, it'll be okay. And there is nothing but sunshine on the end. Again, I picked up a five. Five of cups, emotional. What's next for me professionally? Hey, love. Okay. Hmm. All right, let's ask the cards. What's next for you professionally? So yeah, this tonight. If you haven't heard, if you just asking the question, but as you know, tonight has been about growth and transformation. So I hope that is good. Let me draw the card. I feel like I need to shuffle one more time. And again, this is a soul session, second week soul session. I come on YouTube live every second week of the month. And every day we have a different subject. So come on Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I start. Ooh, Ace of Cups professionally. Ace is one beginning. Something new is coming to you, my dear. Something new. Now, because the cups came up for you, I would definitely like to ask, are you in the profession of healthcare? Not healthcare? I'm only asking because Ace of Cup is very emotional. Cups stand for emotions. You're into businesses. I need a clarifier card, so I am going to pull up another card to see what direction this is going in. But, there's peace there and there's calmness there. Whatever this new venture um, is definitely not going to bring you stress. That's for sure. So if you are in a high frequency business right now where it's very stressful, I'm sensing that it's very time sensitive, very demanding, and that might be your transition. Not that getting ready to go into something slow paced, but you're getting ready to go into something that you probably actually enjoy a whole lot more. Queen of Swords. Definitely something you're going to be a top decision maker. You're going to be a top decision maker, manager, definitely nurturing. So peaceful decision making, managing other people, and you're going to be looked up to. You're going to be looked up to. So I hope that helps. What type of business? Don't know where that's leading you. You know it better than I do, but that's what's getting ready to happen. There is a offer or a promotion that's getting ready to come in, or you're going to decide just to do something else, but it's going to require you to be managing others, and you are the head decision maker. All right. There, do you need any other clarification on that question before I get ready to end the session for tonight? Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I hope that resonated with you. If it did not resonate with you, keep what you need to and toss the rest. But remember that my cards do not override free will. However, my tuition and the energy that I sense, I stand by. Because spirit has never steered me wrong, and just because I come on live and I am able to interpret cards is no different from someone interpreting the scriptures of the Bible, believe it or not. So thank you for sharing this space with me tonight. If you was just listening in, you were still a part of the space. And therefore, I do know that something that I said, a card that was pulled, something that was explained did resonate with you. I wish you all the best of health. And if you get a chance to, please join me tomorrow. What do we do tomorrow? Tomorrow is love and relationship insight. We'll look at emotional energy surrounding connection and partnership. So until then, stay grounded, stay curious, and continue listening to the quiet voice of your higher self. I am Belinda. My business is 10 Mustard Seeds. If you want a private session with me, you can go on my website, www.10mustardseeds.com. You can find me on Hipsy. You can find me under the name Belle, Bell, on asktheanswer.com. I'm there as a phone reader. So, again, thank you. Have a good night. Until then, I'll see you next time. Good night. Thank you.